And hello, hello. Sorry for the rather impromptu start of the stream, but figured, hey, I'm sitting here, might as well go ahead and get started. So, because of the delayed stream yesterday, or the stream that was cut short yesterday, due to my internet issues, and so far it's been holding up a lot better today. So hopefully the stream will be uninterrupted, not interrupted. So what had we gotten done last time? I had shown off the basement and the hippogriff stables. And then at some point I do need to go back out to the barn to drop food for the animals, which is still just sheep currently. We'll be getting more later. And then we started gathering materials for this quest. Making a smeltery, which will be nice. So 34 clay, 136 sand, 136 gravel, which I might have. I know that I have the sand in here. It's just of whether or not we have the gravel. And we are short in terms of gravel. That's fine. There's a slime outside my house that you can hear jumping around. Come here. There we go. No more slime causing problems. So let's go pick up some more gravel. Whee! I do love the slime boots. It's so much fun bouncing around. So not sure how long the stream is going to end up being today. Probably gonna try to do the usual 2-hour set. But yeah, we'll see what happens. What are we at now? Not that it really matters, because to build up a full-size smeltery, we are going to need a lot of all this stuff. Or at least a smeltery that I can throw a stack of items in and then let run on its own for a bit. That also means should probably start looking into a lava fabricator at some point. Because that would be a really easy way to keep it supplied with resources that doesn't require me hauling buckets back and forth for ages. Hello, hello. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Would it be Gwen? Welcome to the den, and sorry if I mispronounce names. I am terrible with them. And thank you very much for the follow. We are playing Dungeons, Dragons, and Space Shuttles, a rather interesting Minecraft mod pack. And I forgot what I was looking for. I was looking for gravel. But my name is Arashi Kitsune. I'm a primarily gaming streamer on Twitch right now. Might expand to some different things in the future. Haven't quite decided yet. And this is just kind of a chill community. Something fell down over there. Oh, Slime Island. For a second there, I thought that it was another eclipse. But we're currently in the process of wandering out in search of supplies to my graduation. I mean, it depends on which graduation you're talking about. I've graduated a few times. I have a bachelor's and a master's degree. So not quite sure what graduation you're talking about. You've got me a little confused there. Give me those back. Those guys can stay in there for now. Flint goes in there. There's that. Now 204 grout, which is gravel, sand, and clay in the center. Probably have that in the wrong order. I don't know if it is specific. There we go. And more gravel. I'm at 168, so 3 full stacks and 12. Might actually need to go collect more gravel. Or not. One more should do it. Yep, that's done. So all of the spares can go in here for now. Into the chest, thank you very much. Yay, get some coal out of that. And apparently spider eye pies. Which sound a little bizarre, but I suppose that there are stranger things out there. Alright, now just need to turn that into 204 seared brick. And while we're waiting for that to smelt, can go check on the farm and check on the sheep. Didn't mean to click on the chest. And apparently I had a quest that required getting raw potatoes that I had forgotten about. Should make a scythe at some point. That would allow for faster crop harvesting. And before it gets too close to nighttime, go feed the sheep. And then get back inside before something decides to try and kill me, because nights out here are obnoxious mob-wise. Chest, you guys go in there. Rice, seeds, and that stuff is slowly going. So while we're waiting for that, what else can we work on in the meantime? 6 tin ingots, which I'm pretty sure I have sitting in here. Yep. Come on, quest book. There we go. And 18 copper. And then crush copper and tin ingots in a mortar to get their dust. So 16. Have 2 already, so just need to do 4. And 13. Do I have a mortar in here? Yes, I do. I had to make one last stream because there was a need for a bunch of sawdust. For something. I don't actually remember what we needed the sawdust for exactly. So now we need 6 redstone and 6 sawdust. Should have a bunch of redstone, because I've been actually pretty lucky finding it. Nope, come back here. When I've been out mining. And sawdust is planks. Alright, there's that. Silicon plates are the more obnoxious to get. So electrotine is copper, redstone, and sawdust. And then electrotine iron compound is sawdust around, the electrotine powder around an iron ingot. And then that just goes into a furnace. I do have my Project Red stuff in here. Thermal foundation. Plates go in there. And what's in the loot bag? An iron plate. Actually, okay. For some reason I thought that I had one of those in my storage chests over there. Go ahead and take that compound, because we're probably going to need more of it in the future. And 12 bronze blend, which is 4 to 2. And then 6 bronze plates. So just waiting on those to smelt. The inductive furnace has the same function like the vanilla furnace, but is operated by electrotine power from Project Red. We need this furnace for a smeltery controller. So that's 5 bricks, 2 iron, and 1 alloy. Nope, that's plates. 2 iron, 1 alloy. And another quest bites the dust. So we've kind of hit a dead end as far as that route goes. And kitchen workshop. Got the potatoes. Might as well go with a fishing rod. I've heard that you can get some interesting stuff fishing in this pack. So I need 5 baked potatoes. Which I thought that I had some in there. But apparently not. You are still working. All of my furnaces are still currently occupied. Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please try again later. Six bronze plates, for which I need the hammer. There we go. And actually, now that I'm thinking, I had 6 in there already. Always need to remember to check the chests. That would be very helpful. So I need the seared brick to finish up, but now that this furnace is free, I can cook potatoes. And I should go set up to make more charcoal. How does one make those? Helps if I can spell. That is logs around a saw. I apparently do not currently have a saw. So the next question is, I don't remember how to make a saw, so how, okay, that's 2 ingots and 3 sticks. 2 ingots. So there's the saw. Logs around that. I wonder if you can do it with... You can! Yay! I'm going to need to go out and collect more wood after this. Okay, that should be good for now. Fire starter. Is in here. Actually, let's go down here to do this. Nope, did not mean to put you there. Come back. There we go. And that should make us some more charcoal. And this time it's far enough away from the house that I don't constantly hear the burning sound and worry that something has set fire to my base. Because when there are dragons around, that is a legitimate concern. Baking potatoes, you guys should be done. And let's go with the papaya sapling. I don't think that we currently have one of those out there. But the furnaces are done. So that means that we'll be able to start building the pieces needed for the smeltery. So back into alloys. Claim all of that. And a casting table, which is definitely more complicated than usual Tinker's Construct recipes. Because why not make things a little bit more difficult? So, casting table. There's that. We'll need a casting basin as well for that quest. And that butterfly actually startled me for a second. I was wondering what was moving. So go ahead and take some brass, since we'll need that to make casts and stuff. What else do we need to make? Controller, seared tank, and drain. So many different types of controllers. Smeltery controller, which is compressed hardened stone, and seared bricks. Seared bricks is... okay. There's that, and I'm pretty sure I've got some compressed stone somewhere. Thought that I did, but oh well. I've got enough made from when I was working on the builds. And again, would help if I could remember how to spell, not smell. Need 8 of those, so need to make more stone. Or does the gabbro work since it's not... Hey, it does. So that's at least some progress there, and then can finish up the rest with some of the red granite. There we go. We now have a smeltery controller. And you guys can all go away for now. So a seared tank. Is seared brick around a lot of glass. Big question is, I don't have any glass left. Well, that answered that question. Gonna go head out and plant the papaya tree. Avoid getting killed by brain-eating slimes. Anything to collect on this? Not yet. They are not ripe. Alrighty, 6 glass out of the 9 needed. The cobblestone can go back in there. The stone can go back for now. The flint and steel can go in there. Inventory maintenance is the key to happiness. And we need a drain. And a faucet. More compressed stone, a casting channel, which is seared brick. Okay, there's that. So we have a drain, and we are going to need a faucet. So might as well go ahead and make that now. Oh, it would have given us 2 faucets. Well, that's fine. More the merrier. Some kind of enchanted scroll that I don't know what to do with yet. There's a lot of mods in here that if we get around to using them, I'm going to have to do some research on just because I really don't know how they work. What am I looking for? That's what I'm looking for. So 6 copper ore, 6 silver ore. Or 6 copper ore, 3 silver ore. Which I should have some of in here. There we go. And then need to make an ingot cast. All of those casts and the stuff to make a broadsword. Alright, first of all, let's get step 1 done and just get the smeltery set up. I'm going to need to make more grout. Because there's that. The controller, the tank. For now, just put the casting table and the basin down there. Those right there. And yep, gonna need more. Sand, clay, gravel. So bronze, or brass rather, brass dust, molten brass, which is silver and copper. That's why they had us grab silver and copper. That makes a lot of sense. Let's see, seared stone. Is just smelting stone. Alrighty then. Not sure why I'm using a crafting grid for that when I can just as easily make it in my inventory. Now just need some lava. And you don't work because you're in the corner. There we go. That's 12 per level. So that is... Okay. There we go. Just let those all merge together. Probably just throw the brass ingots in there as well. What was I needing? I was needing an ingot cast. Need to remember to bring... Oh, I do have a couple of chests down there. Just need to remember to move said chests for easier access. As a random question, can I make a ingot out of bricks? Or does it actually need to be an ingot? And then I need to get stone. There is another slime outside of my house. I know that those are needed. That's not what I wanted. Come back here. There we go. And the sword blade cast and wide guard cast, which I have to make patterns for. So there's the sword blade and the wide guard. Might as well make a binding cast as well, because gonna need that eventually. And at this rate, I'm going to end up bouncing myself into... Nope, I did not want you in there. Come back out. Thank you very much. Was going to see if I could make it using the brick. That's right. I know that I'm missing something. No idea what I'm missing. In case it doesn't work, just go ahead and take an iron ingot down. And throw another brass ingot in. Oh, what do you know? It does work. So there's that. But this will hopefully get us well on our way to building Tinker's tools. Which, we can make unbreaking and such eventually, which will be nice. Completely lost my train of thought there. Oh boy. It is going to be one of those days. And with this, we can throw ores in, and they'll actually double, which is nice. Who knows if we'll need some mycelium. There we go. Bronze. Pickaxe head, axe head, shovel, sword blade, wide guard. Molten bronze is made by alloying copper and tin. Actually, how much brass do I have left in there? 1 block, 4 ingots. Leave the brass in there in case I need to make more casts in the future. Can just melt it down real quick and be good to go. This definitely probably will need to make more casts in the future. That was quite a statement. Definitely probably will. Okay, go ahead and clear some stuff out of my inventory. Need to go get more lava at some point. It was tin. Not sure why you're in there, gravel. You're not supposed to be in there. You're not supposed to be in there either, cobblestone. And I apparently have no tin ore. But that's fine. So what is the ratio of this again? 3-to-1. Throw 3 in there for now. And see where we stand. Okay, so we need, I think, one of everything but the tool rod. Yeah, one of everything but the tool rod in bronze. Oops. There is the start of it. And out of bronze, apparently. One of these days I'm going to end up getting caught on a bounce from the slime boots and end up in the smeltery myself. That'll be fun. Okay, just need the pickaxe head and the shovel head. Apparently don't need a binding. Should probably make a nugget mold as well. Is that seriously not enough? Okay, time to go get more copper ore. Or copper, if I don't have any more copper ore. I should have more copper ore. I do not have more copper ore. Okay, time to get some copper. It should make enough to finish place this off. Still have 3 more nuggets, so 1 more copper ingot? Yes, 1 more copper ingot. Are you seriously not done yet? Ugh. Now you're done. And what do I have left? I have 1 ingot left in there. Alright, that is done. And I had bronze in there. Again, Kitsune, remember to check the chests before just going and making things. It's usually helpful. What does a Prudentium apple do? That's not bad. And that just opened up a whole nother chain of things around here. But I was going to take stone, start smelting this down so I can continue adding to the smeltery. Okay, that is melting. It's just melting very, very slowly. Alright, so what are the next quests here? A sharpening kit cast. And a pan cast. 32 iron ingots. Which I most definitely have available. $64 redstone. Also have that available. Haven't found a place to use the inverted lamps yet, but I will eventually. No, you go into Project Red, which is down there. And loot bag with another redstonia crystal block. What next? 64 osmium ingots. Of which I actually don't have any osmium. I could have sworn I had some of that. Oh well. Whee! So this is just kind of going to be a challenge of build up a little bit, add more stone, build up more, add more stone, yada yada yada. And I can make you look like seared bricks. Using the chisel, which I know I have one around here somewhere. There we go. So that'll be 2. And to fit a stack, it's going to need to be at least 5, 6. It's going to need to be at least 6 tall. Somewhere like under a fraction of 5. But math. Not really my thing. That is right. Yeah, that's right. And it needs to go up 1 more layer. Feels weird to be tearing down part of this nice wall that I built, but I also knew going into the build that I was going to be tearing down part of the wall. That's not what I meant to do. There we go. So this is always a fun process. Just building stuff. Or waiting for stuff to finish so I can build stuff. And the nice thing is that the smeltery does not set stuff on fire, otherwise I would be very concerned about the wood floor above it. You don't need to be in the corner there. I do need to fill you in with something though. Dent. And then it would be the disordered tiles to continue the pattern anyway. So I'll probably try to get at least a second layer of the smeltery up and running, so I'm less likely to end up jumping into it at some point. And again, eventually going to bring it up so that a whole stack of things can fit in. Would prefer to do more, but that would require digging into the caves below where I've currently got my base. I didn't want to do that. And I don't really want to do that yet, because the caves below my base are a little deadly. Did I seriously do that unevenly? 3... I did do this unevenly. I meant to do a 4x4. Nope, come back here. So I'll actually end up taking out the wall that I just put in again. once I've poured this out, I'll go ahead and change everything up. Because I thought that controller had been in the right spot. And I was going, no, maybe I'm losing my mind a little bit. Wouldn't be the first time. So, need the trodden bricks again. Because you guys go back there. And then that's where that goes. There we go, much better. And now I'm actually going to exchange the controller with this over here, which is why I'd wanted that moved in the first place. There, much better. Except for you, you need to move. So for now, the basin and table will just be going back in the floor. These guys will be getting replaced with drains and faucets. Of course, once I get more seared brick, those will be moving up a little bit so that the casting table and things aren't set in the floor, but more on top of the floor.